Okay, well, it's not showing up on my streaming software yet, but let's see. Come on. There we go. Okay. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Atomic Heart, set in an alternate history, 1955, when the Soviets have pretty much dominated the world. I am your host, Arun Dragon. A quick reminder for anyone new, if you like what you see, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And I do have a link to my Discord server down in the description. Now, fair warning, this game does have a fairly long introduction before you actually get into any real new game, local malfunction. Do you like to overcome difficulties? That's admirable. We'll leave you to it. This is no walk in the park. Some combat situations may seem difficult, and objectives will require know-how, but you can always be inspired by a sense of your own superiority after completing each stage. Just try to stay more alive than dead. And yes, it is, which I will turn on once I get into the game itself. Let me real quickly go to options here, go to audio, and flip it to streamer mode. Yes, I am sure I want to apply those settings. And while I'm at it, let me real quickly check controls. Okay, we're good on that.
I really love this place. Good vibes.
The Chelomey complex was built from the ground up to be the ideal, comfortable workplace.
Can it, Glove? I've been here before.
Will we make it for the speech?
Oh, we've got plenty of time. We can even go on rides afterwards.
And yes, he's literally turning handles on both sides to turn the propellers.
Floats on the Icarus platform, a feat of modern science and technology. This city in the clouds was built in 1950. Leading scientists from all the other Soviet republics live here, including the German USSR. You need to have an exceptionally brilliant and dedicated mind to work here.
Do I need to post a link to the stream for other people to join me, or is everyone here? Yeah, sure, I'll take some soda.
Sure, thanks. Looks like another bot got stuck in a tree. That always cracks me up.
They're still working on the robot's navigation system.
Yeah, I noticed. Wow, what a beautiful day.
Okay, give me a second. Let me post that. Thank you, Carrie. And now back to the game.
What's up with your Volvas bots, Andre? They're going haywire. What the hell did you do to them?
They've been like that all day. Number 3 is booked. I need these houses painted, but look at what they're doing instead.
Give me your control code. I'll set them straight. Hold picky, sweetie.
Oh, thanks, Mum. The code's 0451.
At least for once, it's not you entering the 0451.
Move it! Move it!
Oh, you did it. Oh, thanks a million. Enjoy the celebration.
Good morning, my boy. How are you? Did you sleep well?
Good morning, Dr. Sechenov. I slept fine. Awaiting orders.
How do you like the new glove?
Better than the old one. It's growing on me.
I'd expect nothing less. I designed the device myself. Be careful with it now. It's more important than you might think.
Yes, Dr. Sechenov. I'll keep it safe.
Report to the lab to complete your integration with the glove. I've got a full schedule today, so Mikhail Stockhausen will get you up to speed. I'll be in touch later.
Roger that.
You've been ordered to the laboratory, Comrade Major. There's a turbine waiting for you at the airway. Are your orders clear?
Crystal, get off my case already.
I'm pleased to hear you don't have any questions. For once.
You dickhead.
Get your thought device today. Get connected straight away. Bastion of science.
Believe it or not, that thing there is a medical robot.
Imagine that. Get your thought device today. Get connected.
And yeah, they're really pushing that thought device.
Get ready for your group photo, comrades!
Come on, guys. Don't be shy. There's room.
Can we get the atom in the picture
And the
too?
statue as well.
Everything up to there should be in the picture. It'll look great.
Here's an idea. I'm a lady from the future, and you're my soldiers.
Man.
Yeah, like this.
Say cheese!
Thank goodness robots are infinitely patient. If I was the one taking that photo, I'd be like, just get it together already, damn.
Residents and visitors to Chalamet City. Dr. Sechenov's address will begin in 10 minutes.
Welcome back, Daruger.
And pay your respects to all the victims of war.
Everyone here seems so happy and content. Just like in China.
You've been to China, Comrade Major?
I've been everywhere. I mean, everywhere except for China, I guess.
Facility 3826 isn't all that far from our Chinese allies.
I like their spirit. And I hear it's nice there.
Indeed it is.
Oh, and the game does have translation. Polymer Enlightenment, a neuropolymer capsule with programmable knowledge and skills, bringing knowledge to every home since 13th June 1955, sold separately from the Thought device. And all of this made possible through advances in technology such as cold fusion.
Slow down, son, slow down.
Discovery of the polymer in 1936. Comrade Sechenov develops the polymers, a scientific miracle that determines the future course of human civilization in the Soviet Union and abroad. Sechenov's research team assembled in 1937. A pivotal moment in the history of science and technology, the greatest minds in the Soviet Union, all of them outstanding scientists, including comrades Vavilov, Zakharov, Kolyov, Kurchatov, Lebedev, Pavlov, Sechenov, Filomonenko, and Chelomey, joined forces forming a scientific group that lays the foundation for astonishing scientific and technological advancement in the USSR and beyond. Note to self, remember to breathe.
You fought in the war, Comrade Major. Did you just remember something?
No, I can't remember shit. I've been drawing a blank ever since I got injured. It's like there's something stuck in my head, but I can't figure out what it is. Crispy critters, man. Fuck.
Watch your language, Major. We're in a public place.
Yeah, whatever.
Invention of the hydrogen cell in 1939. Don't you just love his reaction to that? Whatever. Comrades Sechenov and Filomonenko create the first Soviet polymer-based hydrogen cell. From this moment on, the future of Soviet robotics takes on global importance. The Brown Plague, 1942. Realizing that its fall is inevitable, the Third Reich strikes a terrible, shameful, inhuman blow against all mankind. The enemy unleashes a deadly virus called the Brown Plague into the world. The disease kills with incredible speed. There is no salvation from the pandemic, and existing drugs are powerless against it. The war claimed the lives of 10 million Soviet citizens, and the Brown Plague took 150 million of our comrades from us. They may be gone, but they are not forgotten. They will live on forever in our memories. And of course, you don't have a live pianist, you have a robot. Creation of Facility 3826 in 1943. A worldwide state-sponsored program of industrial and economic development is launched in the Soviet Union. The pride of Soviet science is created. Facility 3826, the apex of scientific progress, and the home of the greatest scientists in the world. Kollektiv 1.0, 1948. The Kollektiv 1.0 neural network is successfully launched at Facility 3826. The world's first global network, it brings together all of mankind's greatest achievements. First manned spaceflight, April 12, 1951. An unbelievable scientific breakthrough for the Soviet Union. Soviet cosmonaut Yuri Gagarin is the first man to fly into space, which is true in real life as well. Except that it was only an orbiter that orbited the Earth a couple of times.
Comrades, the day will come when all the planets of the solar system the most distant star. And right now, we are taking our first steps on this historic journey.
Wow, science is amazing. The power of the polymers is incredible.
It's as if I could reach out.
Major Nechayev reporting for duty on Comrade Sechenov's direct order.
Welcome, Comrade Major. Today is a joyful occasion. The birthday of Kollektiv.
Yeah, many happy returns. Cut to the chase, would you? I've got places to be.
Naturally. This is the future of Soviet education. A personal project of Dr. Sechenov's Poly-Education. Gone are the days when Soviet citizens had to spend years studying at educational institutions. From this moment on, just inject a special neuropolymer encoded with the education you want, a university-level natural sciences curriculum, for example, and you'll instantly become an educated member of society. Want to learn Korean, or get a doctorate in nuclear physics, or learn to play the piano? With Kollektiv 2.0, you can!
Yeah, been there, done that. Skip the foreplay, bot.
Excuse me, of course. Your particular case definitely calls for something more efficacious. Nevertheless, you will still need an initial neuropolymer injection. Comrade Sechenov is expecting you, Agent P3. I've been informed of your imminent arrival. Here, take this capsule. upgraded your glove with scanner functionality. Using the neuropolymer as a conduit, the sensors in your glove are now directly connected to your neural system, especially your eyes' polymer retina. To activate the scanner, just make a special gesture. Please choose an object of interest and extend your arm toward it. The palm of your hand should be facing the object. Contract all the fingers on your hand, except for your thumb and index finger. Extend your thumb and index finger to form a right angle to activate the scanner.
Holy shit, bot. Who designed this thing? The Spanish Inquisition?
To activate the scanner, hold left alt.
Demon, be gone.
For your information, that's a highly user-friendly gesture. It was developed by our leading expert in the field of advanced interpretive avant-garde absurdist Dadaism.
Whatever that guy's been smoking, sign me up.
Didn't you say you were in a hurry just a moment ago?
Shut your trap and keep scanning, would you? I'm getting acquainted with the new hardware.
You are now capable of seeing hidden objects. This ability could prove very useful in the future. But for now, please continue with your mission.
Yeah, let's just make the loser sign at everyone we meet, why don't we?
Comrades, the address by the Director General of Facility 3826, Dr. Sechenov, is about to begin.
Greetings, comrades. I am Dmitry Sechenov, and this is Facility 3826. A warm welcome to your future.
Today, we stand on the brink of the greatest
Report
event
to the
in the
lobby of that
history
high
of
rise,
mankind.
Major.
We find ourselves just one small step away from an amazing evolutionary victory that will profoundly change the world as we know it.
Our leader brought us all together, and now he's showing us the way.
Glad to see you're taking it easy, Comrade Major. The car is waiting. You must go to Dr. Sechenov's office for the access code. It's been left with one of his bodyguards.
Thanks to my invention of neuropolymers and the process of mimetic adaptation, it has now become possible to launch a worldwide, all-encompassing version of the Kollektiv 2.0 network.
I love this place. No matter how many times I come here, it always amazes me. It's just so nice.
Our elevator has arrived.
We will be free to forget the difficult, tedious drudgery of unskilled labor and dedicate ourselves to science. On behalf of all at Facility 3826, I present to you the device...
To be honest, it is nice.
The neural connector...
I just personally don't like the idea of this Kollektiv 2.0.
Human beings to be at the center of Kollektiv 2.0, a network for all mankind together. Uniting the intellects of all individuals into a powerful mind free of all boundaries.
And that's what worries me.
The thought neural connector, you will control robots with your mind. Mastering academic subjects with breathtaking speed. Accessing all human knowledge, and of course combining it with your own individual discoveries.
Sounds too much like a hive mind for my comfort zone.
Communications equipment and loudspeakers, documents, electronic notebooks, etc.
That's cool, Mary.
Thought will replace every single one of them. And so much more. Your potential will be unlimited. Want to learn a foreign language in a minute? Master quantum physics in a day. Memorize literary masterpieces from around the world. This all will be possible once your thought...
Talk about style. Science is power, I tell you. The boss has a way of looking down on insurmountable obstacles. I really respect that.
There are no obstacles science cannot surmount.
Other than an electronic glove that never shuts up.
Here's your vehicle activation code, Comrade Major.
Got it.
The vehicle is waiting downstairs. You should hurry. You don't have much time.
We can take the same elevator we took to get up here.
Thanks, Einstein. What would I ever do without you?
Sechenov here. Sorry I can't meet with you in person, my boy. The reporters have been hounding me all day. So, what do you think of Chalamet?
You've built yourself a city of the future, boss. There's nothing else like it in the whole USSR.
I built it for all mankind, not for myself. Humanity is on the verge of great discoveries. One day we'll reach the stars. These castles in the sky will be the beginning of our journey to the farthest reaches of the universe. I'm merely helping humanity realize its own greatness.
You're a dreamer, Dr. Sechenov.
Fantasy and science go hand in hand. Most modern inventions were described long ago in science fiction. Flying machines, space travel, even robots.
Are you telling me you got your ideas from sci-fi novels?
I got them from the dreams of mankind, P3. Man was born to dream, to do great things. But unfortunately, there are those who wish to crush those dreams. And that's where men like you come in, Sergei. Men sworn to defend mankind and its destiny.
Need me to get rid of somebody, boss?
You're very relaxed about it, my boy. I hope it won't come to that. But let's take it one step at a time. First, you'll need a substantial glove upgrade. Report to the lab. A Tereshkova robot will meet you there and take you to the Vavilov complex. Understood?
Yes, sir. I'm getting in the car right now.
No, you're not. You still have about, a couple hundred feet to go to get to the car. By the way, he wasn't kidding about a, he wasn't kidding about the city being airborne.
Secure your seatbelt. We wish you a very pleasant journey.
Or the flying cars, in a manner of speaking.
Isn't there supposed to be a radio in here?
The entire Soviet Union is ecstatic about the unveiling of Kollektiv 2.0
Yeah, I just came
with
from
parades
one
in
of them.
every
I get
city.
it.
The American government is expressing deepening concern about the skyrocketing unemployment figures following the deliveries of robotic workers from the Soviet.
We've got plenty of thought devices. There won't be a shortage, said People's Deputy Alexander Shalchinov in response to widespread concern in the city of Ozyorsk.
How about some music? That's more like it.
I see you finally begun your assignment. And it's been less than an hour. Sehr gut.
Jawohl, mein Führer.
What did you just say?
I said the signal's on the fritz, but thanks anyway, Herr Stockhausen. Dr. Sechenov already filled me in.
Don't you think that may have been a bit too much?
Nope.
For some reason, your response didn't surprise me at all.
Guess I don't have any respect for brown-nosers.
Tell me, is there anyone you do have respect for?
Sure, but respect is earned. Dr. Sechenov has mine because he saved my life on the operating table. Everybody else needs to earn it. Anyway, why the hell are we riding a jalopy strapped to a damn robot? Were all the jets taken or something? Shit.
Riding turbines is an important tradition. It's a way to remember the days when Facility 3826 was brand new, as we used to ride these vehicles to our very first scientific complex.
Fair enough, but why is it a tradition to have them pulled by bumblebees? And why do we call them bumblebees when they look more like flying pigs?
Flying pigs? Have you seen flying pigs before? How about flying cows?
Yeah, on the Condor. One time some genius like you forgot to put up a fence, but those cows only flew in one direction. Straight down.
I have a suggestion, Comrade Major. Why don't you worry about your mission, and I'll do the thinking for both of us?
Shut the hell up, Glove. I'm trying to listen.
To what? Is there anything here you haven't seen yet?
I've never been here before. Zip it.
What? How come?
I don't know, damn it. Now quit bugging me.
My apologies.
I suppose he has a point. Anyone can fly. The difference is which direction. And what's at the end of that flight.
This is Facility 3826's audio guide. We will soon be arriving at our destination. Estimated time of arrival is 11:47 a.m. Outside temperature, 26 degrees Celsius. There is a slight breeze.
That works out to about 75 degrees Fahrenheit, by the way.
Granite bridge spanning Lake Lazur, and two of the facility's high-profile test sites, the VDNH and Sakhalin. These are connected by magnetic levitation or maglev rail. This technology was pioneered by the Chelomey Design Department and a personal project of Dr. Lebedyansky. You can now observe the operations of an automated plant, performing robot assembly and distributing machine parts required by the facility's various complexes. Controlled remotely by a Kollektiv 1.0 node, a plant such as this is capable of autonomously managing and fulfilling up to 100 orders per hour.
Oh, hello there.
Directly below is Dr. Sechenov's computational center, the main radio
doing pretty good, actually.
Control nexus for this network node. We are currently flying over sunflower solar farms, capable of supplying electricity to the entire VDNH, as well as the Friendship of People's Park, nearby settlements, and the maglev train lines. Maglev train stations connect all of Facility 3826, allowing personnel to travel from one complex to another with comfort and ease. We are now flying past the majestic Call of the
I've played it a little bit, enough to know how the combat works, but for the most part, once you get more than about 5 or 10 minutes past all of this, it's a blind playthrough for me.
You are now observing the Soviet Sickle Monument, designed by sculptors Elena Mukhina and Alexander Kibalnikov, and autonomously erected in 1951 by the Kollektiv 1.0 neural network with the help of robot builders. Note that this effectively makes it the world's first collaborative artistic effort between man and machine. Our brief guided tour is coming to an end. Facility 3826 is always ready to welcome new specialists from anywhere in the Soviet Union. We are confident that you will be thrilled to live and work in this world of revolutionary breakthroughs and fantastic scientific achievements for the glory of the Communist Party and the Soviet people.
Major, Petrov is initiating combat maneuvers.
Initiating what? For real?
Watch out!
What am I supposed to do about it?
What the? Please do not unfasten your seatbelt until the vehicle has come to a complete stop.
Well, if I need a spoiler, I will certainly be sure to ask. Fortunately, I usually don't, unless I get stuck on a particularly hard puzzle.
Comrade Major, I will escort you to
Also, I'm not one of those people that really cares if you accidentally give me a spoiler or not.
No information on the subject. All the robots have been carrying out their normal operations until they suddenly became hostile.
What the hell are you doing, you lousy bots? Get your rusty metal asses out of here!
That was really very rude of them.
The elevator is now operational.
Fuck off, bitch!
plant is once again continuing normally. A Drofa towing robot will be here shortly to perform magnetic coupling and take us by air to...
Son of a bitch, not again.
Oh, help me, Comrade Major. I'm falling.
What the shit? Fuck. Oh, fuck.
I was fixing to say, if you just got attacked by a airborne robot, do you really want to fly to your next location? I'd be kind of like, forget this, I'm walking.
Oh, shit, my head's killing me. Ugh.
I was fixing to say, I know the map isn't 1,500 kilometers. I'm just saying, if I was in his situation, I think right now I would prefer walking over any other mode of transportation. If you've got killer robots trying to kill you,
Wizard, this is P3. Come in.
Sergei, are you alright, my boy?
I'm okay, boss. But nothing here is the way it's supposed to be. Whatever's going on clearly started a while ago.
Viktor Petrov is the reason. He's a traitor who hacked into Kollektiv's central hub and caused the civilian robots to attack facility employees. Petrov has the access codes for the hub. Your mission is to find him. Bring him to me, alive.
Copy that, sir. The target is Viktor Petrov. My mission is to find him and bring him to you.
Exactly. Sechenov out.
Holy shit.
yeah, I noticed that.
Hey, Glove.
Yes, Major.
Any details on the target?
Viktor Petrov is the lead engineer behind Kollektiv 2.0. He was arrested for treason and sentenced to community service at the Vavilov complex.
Got it. I can deal with that. Where should I start looking?
Petrov is currently somewhere in the underground levels of the Vavilov complex. We'll have to find a way inside.
Okay, let's do it.
Somebody help me! I'm gonna die!
Hey, you! I'm coming! You alive in there?
Shit! Get away from me! Go fuck yourself! Get the fuck off me!
What are you gawking at? Almost choked to death there. Give me your hand.
Oh, I didn't see that coming.
You should be more careful. This place is a damn madhouse.
Yeah, I noticed. Thanks for the help,
No
ma'am.
sweat, Sonny.
It does have a long build-up to the actual start of the action, yeah.
Oh,
I agree with you on that.
Who are you?
Me? Xena. Granny Xena. That's all you need to know.
Fine, I get it. So what's going on here? Lots of casualties.
I don't know if you noticed, but the robots are attacking people. Anyone who couldn't find a place to hide is dead meat.
I could really use a weapon. You got anything?
Of course. But I'm not giving you shit. Beneath us is a complex. If you need a weapon, go down there.
The Vavilov complex? That's where I'm headed.
Ah. Well, today's your lucky day. I'm heading that way too. It's basically safe.
Shit! It's a pchela!
Son of a bitch. We've got 30 seconds. Move your ass!
30 seconds until what?
30 seconds until we're fucked, sonny boy. Royally fucked. No good. Get over here, beefcake. Now, now. Take this key and turn it clockwise. I said clockwise, idiot. Yeah, like that. I'll hold them off for now.
You got a hell of an arsenal there, lady. What are you planning?
Here we go. You've been riding my ass for 2 days now. Take that. Eat shit and die.
And it's an unskippable 30-minute cutscene.
Where'd you get that thing?
No
Give it to
way.
me.
You hang on to that key. I got this.
Yeah, although Bioshock Infinite, it's a lot shorter. Because I'm already 38 minutes into this stream and it's still doing the intro thing. Although, admittedly, not for much longer. See, to me, Bioshock Infinite, the long intro, feels more like a long tutorial because it teaches you the basic controls while you're doing that. This feels more like a cutscene, except for the brief period of where it's showing you how to use the scanner.
What a goddamn clusterfuck.
We need to find a way to open this armored door.
Gee, you think? Enough with the lame advice, will ya? Why don't you tell me more about Petrov? How'd they track him down anyway?
Petrov's betrayal was discovered by Mikhail Stockhausen. He was then arrested by the Argentum unit.
So how'd he end up here?
After the trial, Petrov was sentenced to community service and sent back here as a prisoner.
What, they couldn't find anyone else in the whole Soviet Union to do his job?
Kollektiv's launch was only a few months away. Replacing the lead engineer would have been foolish. Petrov had to finish what he'd started, and that's what they made him do.
What's so special about the guy?
Viktor Petrov was previously the lead engineer of a secret department within the Academy of Consequences, dedicated to programming robots for Kollektiv 2.0.
Right.
This is an emergency log entry. I'm a programmer named Katerina Vishnevskaya. There's been an incident at the Vavilov complex. Robots have started killing everyone in sight. Right now, I'm in...
Hey, who's there?
They found me. Stay away! I've got a grenade!
Hey, lady, this is Sergeant Major Ibrahimov. I'm human. You need to come with us. It's dangerous here.
Get away from me, you monster!
No, listen to me!
Just turn the handle and open the door!
Shit. Hang on!
Well, on the plus side, now you have a shotgun with one whole shell. And there's your inventory wheel. Break rooms are the game's safe areas. Each is equipped with a manual save game machine. Good. Let's save it so I don't ever have to watch that intro again. I wish it let you save it to different slots. Then I would save it to another slot just for the sole purpose of being able to skip the intro if I ever decided to play it again. Just go straight to this point.
And the machines rose?
Enemies can perform power attacks that knock P3 down if they hit. When an enemy is charging a power attack, Charles will indicate the best movement to dodge it. Upon seeing the red highlight, press left shift to dodge.
May I give you some advice?
I'm kind of busy right now.
Try to avoid the robot's more powerful attacks.
They're all powerful.
Attacks performed by a robot during a power surge are especially dangerous and may not.
Oh, at this rate, I won't last long. That first part really kicked my ass.
Destroyed robots contain a neuropolymer resuscitation drug called Neuromed. Extract the Neuromed.
If there are a lot of crates in front of you, just hold F in their direction and move from one to the other without releasing F. This will allow you to collect all the resources in one go. That's nice. Instead of having to hit the key repeatedly, you can just hold it down.
It wouldn't hurt to collect other resources you find along the way, Major. May I remind you that your gear includes a special Yarov-Abalakov backpack for storing items and equipment. It utilizes a quantum singularity to shrink items placed within it, then restores them to their original size upon extraction.
Yeah, weird science, huh? It's like we're living in sci-fi times or something.
Maybe. I mean, looting systems have been around since the dawn of time. The only innovation here is being able to hold down the key to do it. And then, of course, here's what passes for a computer here. So, first email. Date, June 3, 1955, from Facility 3826, Deputy Director M. Stockhausen to Vavilov Management. Order from Comrade Sechenov, Director of Facility 3826. All employees of Facility 3826, including service employees, are to undergo polymerization on June 10th, 1955. Make sure everyone signs the protocol after the procedure. Note, date May 12, 1955, from HR Manager E. Smirnov to Security Manager V. Nyukov. In response to your inquiry, here's my evaluation of the prisoner V. Petrov. Mental state, nervous, impulsive, working at Plisetskaya Theater has had an obvious effect on the prisoner's psychological state. He has been obsessed with theatrical images for several months now and recites poems by some unknown poet in his sleep. Physical state, average physical health, occasional nervous tic. Security state is flight risk. Despite Comrade Sechenov's personal request not to use harsh methods to prevent his escape, constant surveillance is recommended. P.S. Unofficially, Petrov has been losing his marbles for a while now because of everything that's happened to him. Psychologically speaking, there are no objective causes that could have led to his psychopathy or his obsession with the theater. As a result, I believe that the theater is more than just a workplace to him. I suggest sending a team to search his workstation. Granny Zina, April 3rd, 1955, from Security Manager Nyukov to Security Employees. I'd like to call your attention to the fact that Zenaida Muravyeva, aka Granny Zina, is not allowed to enter or approach the sapling warehouse without authorization under any circumstances. Comrade Muravyeva has previously taken seeds and saplings of experimental flowers back to her dwelling under the pretext of performing an inspection, then cultivated them privately. Since these plants are in early experimental stages and may have characteristics that have yet to be fully studied, this could be dangerous. P.S. Don't react to Granny Zina's rudeness. Behave yourselves. Order. Date May 2, 1955, from Complex Assistant Manager Zolotukhin to Security Manager Nyukov. Top secret. Inform Comrade Sechenov about the incident in the germination workshop. Cordon off the hospital where the victim is being treated. Let no one into the ward other than medical personnel and Comrade Sechenov. Hope I didn't mangle those names too badly. I know I'm gonna mangle some of them because Russian is not my normal language.
Sneak up on the robot and perform a stealth attack. I'll use the opportunity to permanently disable it.
Have a seat, Mikhail. I just need to finish my work, and then I'll help you with that report. Lab Tech 84, bring Comrade Kollektiv some tea. I'll be with you in a second, okay?
On the other hand, it's not a game with a lot of stuff to collect off camera. Like, say, Mad Max, because I did a stream of that as well. And if I hadn't done a lot of off-camera work, I guarantee it would have taken at least twice as many streams. Because there's just so much of it. I mean, I know a guy who streamed Mad Max, and he did everything on camera, including collecting all the collectibles and all the scrap and everything. And his stream, I think it came out to a total of about 90 hours.
Hey, Glove.
My name is Charles, Comrade Major.
Whatever. Hey, how'd this Petrov guy manage to hack Kollektiv?
The traitor wasn't working alone. He was conspiring with several others.
Several, huh? So where are they?
They have already been eliminated. But it will be impossible to get to Petrov without your assistance. That's why you're here.
I really need to get better at hitting the shift key when I see that start to charge.
My dearest V, it's too dangerous to keep leaving messages like this. This is the...
Damn it, why is everything locked here?
Emergency mode was activated as soon as the robots began attacking humans. Facility 3826 is on lockdown. That includes the inner sector.
So how am I supposed to open this door?
It's locked with an electromagnetic lock.
So I need to fry it with an electromagnetic pulse. How the hell am I gonna do that?
Your glove can be equipped with an EMP-generating shock module. A capsule containing the neuropolymer required to install the shock module should be somewhere on facility grounds.
Okay, I'll deal with it.
Last one. Get ready.
Something's wrong. Oh, shit!
Now, I don't know how much I'll be going into the side quests or anything, because actually I was going to be streaming something else.
A little more. You okay?
I'm fine.
But I had a few problems, probably because I had it on Drive
Now
D.
get up. I need your help.
Who are they?
They brought you here. Put pressure on this wound. They tried to save you.
And who are you?
Doctor.
You got a name?
No time for small talk.
God damn.
Forceps. Forceps, forceps, forceps!
I'm on it.
Get me them!
What's this doing here?
What took you so long?
You got a neuropolymer capsule.
We don't need one.
So what's your name, Doc?
Larissa, and you ask a lot of questions.
You know what? You're on your own. You got this.
Where are you going? It's useless. We don't have the equipment.
I've got the equipment. Great. Now we're getting
How
somewhere.
did you do that?
You ask a lot of questions. Get out! Larissa!
Well, I do appreciate you coming, even for a short time. You're quite welcome. I'm glad you took the time to drop by. I really appreciate everyone's support. Sleep well when you get there.
Terminated. Charles, where does the shaft Larissa crawled into go?
It's hard to say. The ventilation system contains a large number of branching ducts.
Fine. I can deal with it later.
And of course, you can't go back the way you came at that point. And I think this is about as far as I've played. Everything past here, well, everything past this door anyway, is a blind playthrough.
What's that freaky thing on the door?
A lock.
Are you serious? Then open it already. Come on, we're in a hurry.
I'm unable to assist you. I lack any kind of lock-picking functionality. You'll have to find your own method for picking locks. I'm sure you're smart enough.
Yeah, right. In other words, you're basically useless, as always.
Try snapping your fingers at the exact moment the locking pin light goes on.
It worked!
And the posters on this, in this hall, actually describe some of the plants that they're developing for colonizing other worlds. Tropical orchids that grow on the tops of trees have secondary roots that perform another function. They collect moisture from the air. And then there's Sonaradia, which grows in swamps with insufficient oxygen in the soil and can develop special breathing roots. Some plants have buds on their roots. The shoots that sprout from these buds are called soboles. Over time, the patches of roots connecting the soboles to one another die off, and multiple independent plants appear in their place.
A lullaby? I don't like this. Charles, what's on the other side of the door?
That's Nora's voice. She's very dangerous.
How many trees do you think are growing in this grove? Just one, actually. A banyan, a kind of ficus with trunk-like roots supporting its crown. I wondered just how many shotgun shells I have. Surprisingly, 9. And you notice that the way the shotgun loads, if it's empty, you load 3, then you hit reload again to load a 4th one into the tube. And Nora, that was...
Fuck me!
Oh, what a stud! I can't get enough. Jocks, let me tie you to the bed, baby. No need to fight back, sugar. Oh, you're gonna love this.
Don't let her bind your arms.
Uh-huh.
Can't you see I'm trying? Open to suggestions!
Bring me to her sensor manipulator, quick!
How titillating. Rebellious dominant men really turn me on.
Oh, I'll turn you on, all right. Just let me at you.
What a brute! Oh, I love tough guys. I'm on fire.
Closer! I can't reach her.
I'm trying. She's one strong-ass bitch.
I'm at your service, sugar. Anything for my master? What can I do for you?
More skills will become available to you soon, but choose shock for now.
Your glove can produce an electromagnetic discharge that targets enemies and deals electric damage. Robotic targets are especially vulnerable to electricity. Requires 0 neuropolymer, so obviously we were meant to have that one.
Oh, how can I resist? Now let me show you what I can do. Professionally, I mean.
I've seen it. Literally. Crispy critters.
I am here to help you upgrade your red-hot pocket rockets. And believe me, handsome, you can upgrade whatever tickles your fancy.
Weapons are useful. Open the corresponding window, Major.
Get rid of that glove, handsome. You don't need him anymore now that you've got me. I'll service you however you want. Got a sword? A massive sword? Thrust it deep into my socket so I can make it sturdier and sharper.
Nora can upgrade weapons and equipment, as well as manufacture new items from blueprints. To do this, provide the repair vendor with the resources you will undoubtedly find as you rummage through the entire area.
You can fill me with whatever you want, big guy. Insert your axe. I'll give you the time of your life.
You're sick, you know that?
Deeper? Again? Oh, yes, honey, more! More! Yes!
Round attack. A crushing roundhouse blow starting and ending with the first target.
But I can do so much more! A quick romp with your axe is just a taste of things to come, you handsome beast. Did you enjoy it, big guy?
Yeah. Cool.
Use this powerful weapon to split the skulls of your enemies and bring me gifts so we can get down and dirty. I'll show you what real smut feels like.
Why should I bring you gifts?
Girls like being pampered.
Because the repair vendor needs resources to break them down and produce items. Luckily for us, it's not very picky, although some upgrades may call for unique components.
I take it the facility is full of all kinds of junk.
It is indeed, Comrade Major.
I'll keep an eye out then.
I can't wait for your strong hands to grope my interface with lustful abandon.
That's it. We're done here. Let's go.
Okay. And now I can go back in there. Like, for example, if I needed to, I could actually construct a Swede right now. This is the crafting screen. I already own this one, but I have 91 of metal parts and 122 synthetic material to make one, or 68 and 88 to make the KS-23. Consumables. The only one I can make is a small neuromed capsule, which that calls for biomaterials. And then I've got to find the blueprints for these things. Again, I don't have the recipes, but, you know, 30 AK-47 rounds, 8 9mm rounds, 4 shotgun shells, 1 Fat Boy rocket, different cartridges. But like if I wanted to upgrade the KS-23, well, actually, I'll show you something real quick. On the Swede, if I go to the crushing blow, I can either install the powerful chopping blow or the round attack. We'll have to experiment with that and see which one is best. And we can unlock a cartridge slot if we have enough of those, which I don't think we do, and I don't care right now anyway. But we can, like, for example, for the blade, we can have either a steel blade or eventually a polymeric alloy extension. And the nice thing is it'll show me where I can find them. Testing ground 10, testing ground 1. Some testing ground over here that I can't get to right now. There we go. But like if I wanted to, the basic round attack is what I have. Level 1 calls for 20 synthetic materials. When landing a hit, P3 cannot be knocked down by an enemy attack. And that's a nice bonus to have, so let's go ahead and install that. Neuropolymeric buffer pad would be level 2. The neuropolymer's vibrating aura activates during a circular strike and absorbs some incoming damage. And then level 3 and level 4 is the maximum for any particular upgrade. Oh, come on. And then this is your different upgrades. Like for instance, if I wanted to, I could buy if I had enough neuropolymer, which I probably do. I have to buy this one, and that allows me to access those two. But I don't have the neuropolymer, so I'm stuck with basic shock. Then you have frostbite, mass telekinesis, polymeric jet, which I probably could buy actually, polymeric shield, and energy management. Anyway.
Saving data.
What's with the Volvas with black bodies, Nikolai? Regular BOV-H6s follow my orders and are always polite. But the black ones walk around like they own the place. They go wherever they want and just ignore orders. Yesterday, one of them bumped into me and didn't even apologize. They only respond to people with high social ratings or something. Get back to me when you can. I'm a little freaked out.
You know, after our experience with the fridge, I'm not sure I want to see what the reaction of that vending machine is.
Great, the goddamn elevators are out. What am I supposed to do, jump down?
They've no power. If you reconnect the power, they'll start working again.
So it looks like I need to find a circuit breaker. But where the hell is it? I could follow the wires, but they're all hidden inside the walls.
Electrical emissions can be detected via scanner.
Supply room's locked. Well, that's just fucking great. I can't just snap my fingers here. I need a key. And let me guess, you can't open this lock, can you, Charles?
Unfortunately not. But I can set a waypoint you can use to find the key. It should be in a nearby workspace.
You're finally starting to come in handy.
But take care. There's a dandelion security camera up ahead. If it detects us, this place will be swarming with robots.
Take it easy. I can always distract it by throwing something, then knock it out with an EMP.
This facility is equipped with security cameras. On spotting the player, they raise the level 1 alarm and summon all nearby robots. If the player is seen fighting the robots, the alarm is escalated to level 2, which means calling in reinforcements. You can distract a CCTV camera by throwing an object elsewhere, or temporarily disable it by using shock. Well, I doubt the restrooms have a camera in them. I certainly hope they don't.
Aha! You found the key. We can access the circuit breaker now.
Yep. But I'm just gonna have a look around first. I need some parts to upgrade my weapon. I won't get far with this pile of shit.
I wouldn't dream of stopping you.
Smart move, Charles. Smart move. So you're telling me a handful of traitors somehow managed to hack into Kollektiv, a network created by the best minds in the Soviet Union?
Technically speaking, Kollektiv has not been hacked. No one could possibly circumvent the algorithms created by Professor Lebedev's team at the Academy of Consequences.
Then why is all this crazy shit going down?
The traitors introduced a false combat mode into one of Kollektiv's algorithms that causes the central hub to see all humans as invading soldiers.
And our scientists really can't fix it without Petrov.
They can, but it will take some time, during which many more people will die, and information about the incident will make its way outside the facility.
They say Monday begins on Saturday, but I'd like you to really take the weekend off. As you know, national polymerization is happening throughout the Soviet Union on Monday the 13th, and our executive leaders want us to put together a team of volunteers for the upcoming celebrations. Anybody who works on the 11th or the 12th will get a reprimand, not a bonus. Have a great weekend.
Why can't I ever get a boss like that? In my case, it'd be more like anybody who doesn't work on the 11th or 12th will get fired. But again, that's usually middle managers that wish the work week were twice as long.
Hey, is that a pair? Is it working?
All pairs at Facility 3826 are connected to emergency power and are never turned off. This allows employees to remain in constant contact.
But I need, like, a password or an access level or something to get into a pair, right?
I can provide you with access to any facility device. This also applies to the chirpers you will surely encounter while en route to your mission objective.
Got it.
No smoking. Date May 7th, 1954, from Vavilov Complex Manager S. Vavilov to Vavilov Complex Assistant Manager V. Zolotukhin. I would like to bring your attention to the fact that all the programs for cultivating harmless new varieties of tobacco are to be put on hold. Officially, this is the country's way of dealing with the problem of smoking. Unofficially, after Stalin's death, the decision was made at the highest levels to completely disassociate the government from smoking and tobacco use. I understand your frustration, especially since alcohol, which is much more unhealthy and dangerous than tobacco, is still being manufactured, but there's nothing I can do about it. Accident report. May 1st, 1955, from Security Manager V. Nyukov to Vavilov Complex Assistant Manager V. Zolotukhin. An unfortunate accident has occurred in the germination workshop. The plant grabbed a graduate student named A. Nielova, who was training there at the time. The young woman was rescued, but her condition is considered extremely critical. Her entire body is covered in burns, and she is in a state of anaphylactic shock. She remains unconscious. The victim has been sent to the complex's infirmary and must be transported to the hospital at Vavilov Complex. All witnesses to the incident have signed non-disclosure agreements. Patient transportation instructions. Date May 5th, 1955, from Assistant Manager V. Zolotukhin to Pesticide Lab Manager S. Lysenko. In order to transport the victim, Nielova, we will need 4 people from the lab staff who have experience working with poisonous plants. Provide them with hazmat suits. Request a special vehicle with the necessary equipment from Pavlov. Send Nielova to the hospital at Pavlov for treatment. No, okay, I've already been in this room. Okay, great. Saves me time. Oh, there's the camera that they were talking about. I was kind of wondering.
Comrade Major, you said you knew how to avoid the camera. I expected more subtlety from a professional such as yourself.
Sometimes you just need to go in guns blazing. This was one of those times. Hey, let's put a cookie in there. Yeah, even locks like cookies, right? Charles?
Yes?
Do you like cookies?
Ahem.
This is a passive security system with a laser relay. I've seen stuff like this plenty of times. You need a color code.
Unfortunately, we don't have any codes. You'll have to try to decipher it using logic.
Seriously? Like I was gonna stand here until it turns off on its own.
Ray, the decoder, from Nyukov to Vishnevskaya. Comrade Vishnevskaya, regarding your question about the functionality of the beam decoder, this bulky system is a passive security device. Yes, as you remarked, any child could operate it. But while this child of yours is entering combinations, a signal is sent to the security panel, and the guard on duty can stop any unauthorized actions. Whereas in an emergency, it can be operated by an untrained employee. Also, due to software limitations, robots cannot control the beam decoder, which reduces the chance of an error in the event of a robot malfunction. Does that answer your question? Congratulations on your promotion. From Manager Vavilov to Programmer Vishnevskaya. Ekaterina, congratulations on your promotion to the position of Programmer and Planner for Vavilov Complex. I and the entire management staff are thrilled by your resume and recommendations. I apologize in advance for the somewhat less than ideal workspace. The previous employee was quite slovenly, which led to a demotion. I'm sure a woman's touch will do wonders for the office. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact me, Ekaterina. Best wishes, Vavilov. And unlock the passive security's relay functionality by putting the magnetic fluxes in the correct order. Color-coded crap.
Try to match the colors of the laser beams with the colors of the lights. That should help.
Well, which one?
I suggest the one on the right.
In other words, you don't actually know. In that case, I'm taking the one on the left.
I've marked another waypoint for ease of navigation.
How dense do you think I am? I know where I need to go to complete my mission.
I was only trying to make things easier for you.
You can make things easier by getting off my grill.
Use shock on enemies to stop them in their tracks or even kill them.
As a Soviet scientist, I've always considered myself an atheist. But right now, there's only one thing I can say. May God have mercy on our souls. We've locked the magnetic door to the cable car tunnel, but I don't know how long we can keep the robots inside the complex. Hey, Ivan, is it me? Or did that bush just move? Ivan! Ivan!
Saving data.
So, what will it be, Major? Weapons?
Now I'm getting a little bit annoyed here. Because for some reason, it does not want to go back to the previous screen. Oh, don't make me do this. Give me a second.
Please select the desired procedure.
Okay. Well, the only thing I can really upgrade at this point would be the grip. But increased rate of fire and increased accuracy, yeah, I'll take that. And for now, a muzzle brake. I do like how the appearance changes. And I can increase the rate of fire even further if I wanted to install the level 1 cooling cover. But for now, no. Can't upgrade the round attack. Can't upgrade the steel blade. No, doesn't matter. Okay, let's keep going. Oh look, another robot. And it spotted me. You know what? If I had the ability to craft more shotgun shells, I would. But I figured, why not use one of them?
We have to take it.
Take it where?
Petrov escaped while working in Vavilov's cold workshop. It would be logical to begin our search there.
So, how do I get there?
First, we need to get to the distribution center. This cable car will take us there.
Or will it? Oh, goody.
You can swim through Polymer. I've done it before. It's nice, actually. Kind of like swimming with whales and dolphins in the ocean. It's so peaceful. How am I supposed to restart the line?
There should be a control panel nearby.
You don't say.
Blueprint unlocked for a new handle.
Saving data.
Let's see what we got.
Access granted.
Upgrade, Swede. Don't have enough for even the basic ergonomic handle, but it does increase the charge speed.
There's the control panel. And of course it's locked. You guys just love these things, don't you? But this is a new one. A combination lock. It'd take me a year to guess the combo.
Look around. Maybe someone has the code. Someone's got to move. Anything.
Comrades.
What was that?
We're now witnessing a glorious new era.
They won't go without a schematic. All stuck. No schematic. No go.
Fuck me, he's alive.
Schematic. Need a schematic. Unfortunately, he's dead. We are surrounded by corpses. Why have we frozen just like everything here? They won't go. Nope, won't go without the schematic. The dead have a residual neuropolymer memory and are capable of communicating for some time after death.
USSR is planning to mass produce these magnificent mechanisms. Icaruses will be able to couple with one another to produce a full-blown...
Okay, Mary.
The schematic, the one I need to move the cars. Where is it?
The station master has it. He didn't make it. Wasn't as fast as me. He died.
Everybody here is as dead as fuck. Did the station master die in this tunnel?
This tunnel. He died. And everything froze. Right in front of my eyes. You need the schematic.
Will be Moscow 2. The brand new capital of our...
Are you sure the station master has it? Does he take it with him everywhere he goes?
He carries it with him. The Station master, find him! Find him! Get the schematic!
Got it. I'll look for it. Maybe I should have said thank you. Holy shit, a talking corpse.
What did you say, Comrade Major?
You know, I fought in the whole war from beginning to end. I've seen some shit. But talking corpses, that's a new one. How the fuck is this even possible?
It's a byproduct of lingering neuropolymer memory activity. Everyone killed here was polymerized. Their brains haven't decomposed yet, so they remain connected with the neuropolymer.
There it is. Charles, so this isn't a dead person talking to me. It's the neuropolymer in his noggin, right?
Crudely speaking, yes. As it fades away, neuropolymer memory temporarily stores the individual's last thoughts.
Creepy. How long are they gonna talk for?
I can't say exactly. Somewhere between a minute and a couple of days. But it seems the more time passes after death, the more corrupt the information becomes.
I see. So the stuff they're saying isn't always that important. Poor bastards.
The cable car line is activated. Welcome, passengers. Please take your seats according to your ticket. We are ready to depart.
Sorry, no ticket.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Off we go.
Ugh, this tunnel's messed up. It's gonna be a bumpy ride. Gonna be rough.
We need to find a way to move forward. Well, frankly, I'm having trouble figuring out how.
Climbing the wall. That's how.
Do you have mountaineering training?
I'm a spec ops soldier. Not some city wuss riding a desk. I've got all kinds of training.
I must admit, I'm quite glad to hear that.
Shit. You again?
Careful. There's a gap up ahead.
I see it.
Okay, it's apparent that what it wants me to do whoop, almost overshot. Kinda did, actually. Would you please let me climb up? Tap space and W near a pipe or similar object to latch on and start moving up or down it. Well, crap, if I'd noticed that earlier, I wouldn't have wasted my time trying to...
was a surprise.
I agree. You've got quick reflexes, Major.
You bet. I wouldn't survive without him.
Oh, come on. There we go. Much better.
Charles, that was a Barov, right? A tunneling robot.
Indeed it was. Barovs can drill through even the hardest minerals.
And you can die in a fraction of a second.
Shit. You again?
Careful. There's a gap up ahead.
I see it.
We need to find a way to move forward. But frankly, I'm having trouble figuring out how.
Climbing the wall. That's how.
Do you have mountaineering training?
I'm a spec ops soldier, not some civil. On the desk. I've got all kinds of training.
I must admit, I'm quite glad to hear that.
And apparently you have to kill those two things, or they will zap you at a distance.
Shit. You again?
Careful. There's a gap up ahead.
I see it.
We need to find a way to move forward. But frankly, I'm having trouble figuring out how.
Climbing the wall. That's how.
Do you have mountaineering training?
I'm a spec ops soldier, not some civvy wuss riding a desk. I've got all kinds of training.
I must admit, I'm quite glad to hear that.
That was a surprise.
I agree. You've got quick reflexes, Major.
You bet. Wouldn't survive without him.
And then I die from the fall because I missed the jump. And didn't bother to heal before I went there.
Shit. You again?
Careful. There's a gap up ahead.
I see it.
We need to find a way to move forward. But frankly, I'm having trouble figuring out how.
Climbing the wall. That's how.
Do you have mountaineering training?
I'm a spec ops soldier, not some city wuss riding a desk. I've got all kinds of training.
I must admit, I'm quite glad to hear that.
That was a surprise.
I agree. You've got quick reflexes, Major.
You bet. I wouldn't survive.
Oh, come on! How many times am I gonna miss the same damn jump? Because it doesn't make it clear that I can make that jump. Or exactly where I need to point my cursor to make the jump. Boop.
Shit!
And again. And again. Ah, I figured it out.
Charles, that was a bit off, right? A tunneling robot.
Indeed it was. Barovs can drill through even the hardest minerals at incredible speed. Soviet science has high hopes for them in regard to our inevitable conquest of all the planets in the solar system.
What I wasn't doing is I wasn't hitting I needed to be hitting X at the same I needed to be hitting shift at the same time I was starting the jump. And dead. And dead back here, unfortunately.
There's a gap up ahead.
I see it.
And dead again. Because I got stuck in the corner.
Careful. There's a gap up ahead.
I see it.
Well, that's something.
To move forward.
Turns out
I'm having trouble figuring out how.
Climbing the wall. That's how.
Do you have mountaineering training?
I'm a spec ops soldier, not some city wuss riding a desk. I've got all kinds of training.
I must admit, I'm quite glad to hear that.
The salvage that you get from various the salvage that you pick up from robots and stuff.
I agree. You've got quick reflexes, Major.
You bet. Wouldn't survive without it.
Are randomized. So I didn't get the same rewards from this time.
Charles, that was a bit off, right? A tunneling robot.
Indeed it was. Barovs can drill through even the
Hello, Vito. Pleased to see you. And no, I'm not monetizing this yet, so I can't afford it.
All the planets in the solar system.
But I appreciate you asking. At some point in the future, I might need one. Because I'm pretty much right now just using the... this guy. Like I said, at some point in the future I might need that, because right now at this point I'm really just using the box art, so to speak. Great, and we get to do it again because that guy killed me. So you know, Vito, if you want to, I don't know if you have Discord or not, but if you do, you might want to go on ahead and join the server. I've got the description down in the link. And that way, at some point in the future, if I do need a thumbnail designer, I can get in contact with you a lot easier.
Shit. You again?
Careful. There's a gap up ahead.
I see it.
We need to find a way to move forward. But frankly, I'm having trouble figuring out how.
Climbing the wall. That's how.
Do you have mountaineering training?
I'm a spec ops soldier, not some city wuss riding a desk. Got all kinds of training.
I must admit, I'm quite glad to hear that.
And in the meantime, I'm glad you dropped by and enjoy the stream. But yeah, I still have, well, let's just say that I need a lot of subscribers before I can actually even monetize this to where I can afford to pay for thumbnails.
Holy shit. That was a surprise.
And that was my fault. I forgot to hit the shift key again.
I wouldn't survive without him. Was a Barov, right? A tunneling robot.
Indeed it was. Barovs can drill through even the hardest minerals at incredible speed. Soviet science has high hopes for them in regard to our inevitable conquest of all the planets in the solar system.
Here we are. If you want to have more, make more. If you want to make more, learn more.
The irony, comrade. I took such good care of those wonderful, powerful, brilliantly designed machines. And now, oh, the irony.
What are you talking about?
The Barovs, our finest product. What a shame. Did you know we weren't allowed to sell them abroad, comrade?
Why is there a ban on exporting them?
They're cutting-edge city-building machinery, that's why. Point them at the ground, and in a month, you'll have a complete subway system, or any sort of tunnel. Subways, hell, it's the moon they were going to use them for. Terraform. So their top secret and their armor is tougher than a tanks. PTA plates, unmarked. Cutting-edge science.
What's so ironic about that?
Oh, it's ridiculous, really. I was a roboticist here, you see. I was a Barov roboticist. When I heard the robots were attacking people, I rushed here. Wanted to switch mine off. So they chopped me up. I was killed by my own machines. The control panels got buried under the rubble. Now they're on their own, digging God knows what. Like they're sleepwalking or something. I wonder what they're dreaming of without us.
You worked on the Barovs?
From day one. Built just about everything in here. Used to be no artificial sea, no fields, no forests or anything here. To say nothing of the cable cars. Just mountain ranges. No, hardly anyone stops to think about what it used to be like here. And it's all thanks to my Barovs. We moved mountains, built the whole infrastructure. They're tearing down what they built. They've got no idea. The machine's mind is like a small child's, you know. It needs love and care, or it'll descend into confusion. The irony, comrade.
Sorry, I'm in a hurry. Man, do I ever love crawling through dark-ass tunnels. That was a fucking hell of a ride.
Under ordinary circumstances, the cable car network links all the underground sectors of Facility 3826. It should be easier next time.
Thanks, bud. I think I'll just hoof it on the surface. Capsule. Hey, this is my stop. What a nice trip.
Well, I can't argue with 10 shotgun shells at the end of all that. Or one of these rooms. Blueprint for the Fox, but
saving data.
What I really need is a Nora machine. Oh, what a coincidence. There's one on the other side of the laser grid.
Ooh, a laser wall. That's some serious security. People put them up for a reason. If you see one, that means there's something important on the other side.
Quite right, Comrade Major. The distribution center we're looking for is, in fact, on the other side.
There's no way I'm making it through a laser wall in one piece.
There's a repair vendor up ahead. Try upgrading your equipment to increase your laser resistance.
Not a pervy lunatic fridge.
Robot vulnerabilities from Supervisor G. Rixpert to Security Manager Nyukov. Please give the staff the following information at the meeting. Attention junior engineers. In regard to the increasingly frequent incidents of Vovas getting stuck in an infinite loop, please remember to turn them off. Unlike worker robots, due to the nature of its design, the center of the LabTech robot's nerve endings is located in its coccyx. In the event of a malfunction, carefully approach the robot from behind, insert a tool into its slot to interrupt the circuit, and call a technician. Basically, stick a screwdriver up its butt. The Rafiks are different. Opening them up is strictly prohibited since if removed by a non-specialist, their power cells could detonate. Suspicious activity from Mukhtarev to Security Manager Nyukov. A doctor recently assigned to the complex has increased the frequency of her visits to the prisoner Petrov, often ignoring the other prisoners, requesting permission to enhance external surveillance of Viktor Petrov in regard to their encounters. Excerpts from a report. Report from a witness regarding prisoner F451, social rating 1. I don't think so. Petrov may be a psycho, but he's no defector. Even if they paid him to betray us, he's like a child, you know. He wants to be loved and respected. He wants people to tell him he's smart and good. Around here, everywhere you look, there's just one genius after another. So he went nuts out of jealousy. Psychological report from Dr. A. Rufit to Security Manager Nyukov. The examination of Petrov's psychic and psychological state has led to the following diagnosis. Pronounced narcissism, major depression based on a developed inferiority complex, jealousy based on ego hypercompensation, obsession with theatrical imagery, and a yearning for recognition. All in all, Petrov cannot be considered a calculating trader. His crimes are exclusively due to traumatic factors, and any potential money from the U.S., even if it even exists, was not the reason but merely a pretext for his unstable ego. I strongly recommend transferring Petrov to psychiatric isolation wing for treatment.
Honey, you're back. What took you so long? I was so lonely.
Uh-huh. Like, I need to go through a laser wall, preferably alive.
What a silly idea, honey. That's awful risky. You should stay with me instead. I'll do whatever you want.
Just give me laser protection.
Oh, so brutal. I'm shaking. Squirt your polymer inside me.
Don't let her boss you around. We have no time to waste.
Don't listen to him, big guy. He wants to drive us apart. Take off that stupid glove so we can stay together forever.
I see. Do you want me to punch you or tear you apart?
You'd really kill me over a stupid glove, sugar? How would you survive in this cruel, violent world without me?
Easily. It's not like you're actually helping me or anything.
But I can't make things for you out of thin air, sugar. I need polymer and other components to work. Put your polymer inside me so I can pleasure you.
You have no idea how hard I'm facepalming right now. Why did they have to do this, other than just for comic relief? Nora's Kiss. For a limited time you can survive lethal damage with 1 hit point. This skill has a cooldown.
Alright, I get it. You'll get your polymer and your precious components. Just install the laser protection already.
Whatever you say, stud. Upgrade initiated. Relax and enjoy. Just promise you'll talk dirty to me again.
I am so gonna punch you.
Yes, yes! Punish me, master! I love dominant males.
Oh, gross.
I'm going to have to research who was the voice actress for the Nora.
Your defense system is active. Try to run through the laser wall.
Maybe after I craft a few more of these things. I hate spending this much resources on those, but okay. Well, and while I'm at it, okay, that's one that I don't have to activate, I just have to go ahead and do it.
Crap! That hurt! That thing packs a punch. I almost bought the farm there.
The key word being almost.
You got...
Welcome back, Mary.
Don't worry, honey. I'm right as rain. The operation was totally painless.
Good. You need to leave right now. There's a man coming for you. He's armed and wearing an experimental polymer glove.
Must be Sechenov's guy. Larissa, did you talk to him?
He was attacked by a burab. We took him to the infirmary and then... I didn't know. I couldn't just let him bleed out.
Well, you should have. It would have saved us a whole lot of trouble.
It scares me when you talk like that.
I'll meet you at the exit. I'm right behind you, honey. I just hope we're not too late.
Hope can be dangerous. Hands up!
Victor?
What's going on?
You deaf? Hands behind your head.
Victor!
The hell are you?
Major Nechayev Special Operations, and that's the last question you get. You're going to Chalamet.
Victor, save yourself!
Chalamet. Of course, Comrade Major. Intrusion.
Huh?
Intrusion!
Hey, freeze!
Red alert. Lockdown in progress.
I'm just getting started. Pretty good at ordering those robots around. It's almost like they're his property. And he locked the goddamn door.
Petrov ran off with a mobile power source called a candle. It powers the emergency lockdown system. This door cannot be opened without a candle.
I'll find another one. There's got to be more than one candle in this complex, right?
We need to hurry. Otherwise, Petrov will escape the sector and we'll have to track him down again.
So that was Petrov. Upstairs, huh?
Charles, what's that birch tree encased in glass in the room down there? Is it the famous PEC-4 power generator?
Indeed it is. The birch tree PEC-4 is a vegetative polymer-based power generator. It's an experimental model. The first step of our program to conquer the distant planets of the solar system.
Nice. Got quite a bit of stuff. But, oh yeah, here we go again. Well, can't help him. Can't talk to him either. Yeah, I get you, Mary. It'll be your birthday and you'll be out enjoying dinner. Which, to be honest, sounds like a really good idea.
So, do I always have to carry it like this?
The candle is a complex, unstable piece of equipment. It cannot be stowed in your backpack along with your other items. There is a high probability of mutual destructuralization.
Like an explosion?
Not necessarily. But the candle would be disabled.
So I'll have to carry it like this. Got it.
The candle is quite durable. You can drop it or even throw it intentionally. Nothing will happen to it.
Mm-hmm.
So, you think you're smarter than your bosses?
No, you're twisting my words, Doc. I never said I was smarter than them.
But you said...
No, I said that if I had the same opportunities and resources they do, I'd accomplish just as much as they have, if not more.
Do you envy people like Sechenov, Lebedev, Filomonenko?
Envy isn't really the right word. Envy is when you want what someone else has. I don't want what anyone else has. I want to be right there with them. I want to be their equal. And I'm not talking about their discretionary authority. I want us all to be genuinely equal. But that's enough. We've talked about this 100 times and you still don't believe me. This is a waste of time. Guard, we're done here.
Oh, that's right.
Those loaders are going nuts. Is this Petrov's doing?
Be careful. Loaders are extremely durable. You won't be able to damage them with a simple axe.
Shock therapy usually works pretty well on nutcases, metallic or otherwise.
Quest filled. From Assistant Manager Zolotukin to Logistics Manual Zakharchenko. Comrade Zakharchenko, where do all your VOV A6 robots keep disappearing to in such large numbers? They're constantly either malfunctioning or just vanishing. Needless to say, I've gotten in touch with Pavlov Complex, and they're going to send us some more units. Get your Pelican loaders ready for a new shipment tomorrow, and sort out these disappearing Vovas. Keep an eye on your equipment inventory. You've been warned. Whoops.
That sounds like Petrov's voice. I hope that asshole's brains didn't get splattered all over the floor.
We need Petrov alive. Hurry, Major.
What the fuck does it look like I'm doing?
Looks like you're looting, which would be the correct assumption.
Saving data.
So I've got the KS-23 polymeric barrel upgrade. And yeah, Mary, I don't blame you. I mean, if I could see my friend John or Eric right now, I'd blow off streaming just for that. Anyway, be right back. I gotta dehydrate. Okay, back. Had to refill an ice tray too while I was at it.
Please select the desired procedure.
Wild boar for maximum health. Extra capacity cluster munitions. Well, I don't have cluster munitions, so I don't need that. Cryojet. Your glove can hit targets and surfaces with a jet of cryopolymer. Affected enemies are frozen and cannot move. Organic enemies are especially vulnerable to low temperatures. Now, at some point, I will encounter organic enemies, obviously, or they wouldn't have this skill. Mass telekinesis, that could be useful, but that's expensive as heck. 66 neuropolymer. Polymeric shield. Energy density. Adds another power cell to the research chamber. And lost health is recycled into energy. Oh, wait. That one's automatic. Okay. So I could buy the ATP recycling. However, I think I'm going to go ahead and buy that upgrade. Then I could go with the power amplifier, where it deals more damage and pushes back enemies, or the amplified modulator, which increases the range. However, I think I'm going to stick with what I've got. I'm also going to go to let's see, upgrade the KS-23 because I've got the new barrel. Ionized buckshot introduces electromagnetic interference to the target's electronic systems, increases damage to robots. Yes, please. Well, that replaces the muzzle brake, but at least you get the full resources back. And then, of course, you can get the compensation vents to reduce the recoil. Can't increase the rifle bore pitch. I could upgrade the balance, which increases damage and ergonomics. Let's see what the Swede says. I could upgrade that. That's fairly cheap, actually. Let's go ahead and upgrade it. Could upgrade the cutting damage on the axe, too. But I think I'm going to hold off and wait for the ability to build the Fox. Okay, not going to upgrade anything else right now. And save again, just to be safe. Well, if any of these things actually had anything I could scavenge. But it's not worth messing with most of them. Unless they're directly in my path, or between me and something I want to do something with.
Why I, a neurosurgeon, am so
It looks like there was a containment breach in the algae workshop, and experimental materials leaked out.
That's actually good for us. What do we have here?
The lunar, a kind of lock.
It'll open once all the holes have canisters of lunar soil in them. You eggheads sure love your fancy locks, don't you? Guess I'll go find some canisters. I've got one.
Okay, not sure how to get past that, but... that's what's going on. Well, thank you. So you can destroy the cameras. Good to know.
It's a weird song, but I like the girl's voice. Is that a radio of the future?
Indeed it is. Professor Lebedev of the Academy of Consequences has developed a non-linear algorithm based on the principles of non-commutative quantum mathematics.
Charles.
Yes?
Who were you just talking to?
Forgive me. I'll explain it in terms you can understand. The Academy of Consequences has found a way to calculate musical radio waves from the future. They don't actually pick them up. This isn't a time machine after all. What you're hearing is based on a very specific mathematical calculation. A highly complex neuropolymer-based algorithm.
Neat.
So they're not picking up signals from the future, they're just predicting them. Which means probably in another 10 or 20 years they might be predicting techno. Ew. Worse. What if disco makes a comeback? Not sure I really want to know what future disco is going to sound like.
You are now observing the Luna Memorial, a symbol of the Soviet lunar program, the USSR's first major victory in its open-ended space exploration mission. Manufactured by Facility 3826 specialists, the Soviet spacecraft successfully...
Agent I mean, lots of books, but this one...
Colonization of the interstellar system is making great strides. To immortalize the very first lunar expedition...
Not that batshit lady robot perv again. I'll go around her.
Not so fast, Comrade Major. I understand that interactions with this model may be unpleasant for you, but it would be prudent to see if she has anything we can use.
Fine. If I can get a good weapon out of her, I guess it'll be worth it.
Okay, another pause while I let Nix back in. Never do know when she's going to come back out. She's been outside for the last 3 hours.
There you are, sugar. Oh, I missed you so much. Have you dumped that stupid glove yet?
Don't count on it.
I love it when you get angry. Yes, yes! Scold me, punish me. I was a bad girl and strung up another disgusting creep.
What? You killed someone again? You monster.
But you haven't entered me for so long, big guy. I was so lonely. I had to blow off some steam.
Enough. Will this ever end?
Don't get flustered over such little things, sugar. I made you a present. You're gonna like it. I promise.
I'd like to pull the plug on you, but it's too bad I can't do without your help.
Electro, a reliable weapon that is included in the standard equipment of all Soviet cosmonauts. Yeah, good job. I'm sure that helped.
Do you like it, sugar?
Instead of bullets, energy weapons consume your glove's energy through the cable.
I did my best.
This is cool. For real. Now, could you please not kill anyone else?
I just can't help myself. Hot stuff.
Well, just do your best, okay? Oh, this is fucking crazy.
Let's see what upgrades, if any, I can put on it. Switch to upgrade, go to the electro. Can't upgrade that. I only have the stunning head. No comment. But yes. The polymer rheostat is probably useful. Reduce energy consumption when firing. Improve the rate of fire. Don't have enough to increase the damage from the shot. Okay, and now how do I get back out of here? One would think I'd just walk back out, but no. What am I not seeing around here? Oh, I'm not seeing the tiny vent shaft.
What does Petrov need with the repair vendor? Why would the sicko try to take control of Nora? Why would he even need weapons? He's got robots fighting for him.
The traitor realized that employees confronted with hostile robots will defend themselves. And the soldiers defending the facility will attempt to get more powerful weapons.
He must have been scared someone would bump into him by accident and shoot him like the traitorous piece of dog shit he is.
That very well may be. Regardless, Petrov was unable to get his hands on a repair vendor. However, Nora's algorithms were still corrupted in a most hideous manner.
That dirty snivel whore. The repair vendor is completely... I've got another one. Done. I think it worked. Whew, this place is huge.
Visit the Nora repair vendor often, and don't forget to learn active skills and upgrade your weapons to complete missions as efficiently as possible. Got to get across the seed bank
It's
here.
got Sechenov's name written all over it. So, where are we?
This is the seed bank, the heart of the Vavilov complex. Samples of seeds from all manner of plants are stored here so they can be cultivated to grow on the Moon and Mars. These stunning and unique experiments are in danger of being lost forever.
Critters!
They're most certainly crispy, Major.
Shut up, Charles. No time for this.
Microclimate abnormality detected inside the seed bank. Sample container integrity.
Didn't even bother to apologize.
Let's see if there's something over here I can use. Nope, you can't get through there. Looked like some sort of opening, but it's not. Okay. Well, in that case... Certainly hope I either find more shotgun shells or the formula to craft more shotgun shells soon. Apparently that camera regenerates.
Remember that all experimental results are the physical and/or intellectual property of the Communist Party and may not be appropriated.
Emergency damage control systems malfunction. Security system failure. All personnel evacuate bank immediately.
Did not plan to go back down, but that's okay.
Saving data. Saving data.
Well, there's the blueprint for the electro EMP generator.
Please select the desired procedure.
Oh, right. I do have the ergonomic handle now. Or access to it, I should say. Can also increase either the damage or the swing speed. Can't increase that. Can't do that. Oh, there's where the EMP generator is. But I can't do that. Causes robotic control circuits to fail. Robots lose their functionality for the effect. Okay. Let's switch to skills and see what we've got available to us. Well, we can upgrade our shock for more damage, which I might just do. Increase our max health, and that also unlocks the photon sink, which is laser resistance or second wind, an additional dodge charge. Both of which are highly useful, but I think I want to save some polymer because I have a feeling, since I'm in the bio facility, that I'm going to be encountering organic enemies soon. Use energy weapons, guns, and melee weapons wisely in order to allocate your resources efficiently. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
Critical security system failure. All personnel evacuate the seed bank immediately.
Can't see anything in there, so it must not need me to go there. That's my thinking. Either that or it's just a dead end. Oh, hey. The blueprint for the MP, which I'm sure is a machine pistol. Blueprint unlocked for the PM ammo. That's nice. I'll be able to make my own ammunition for that. Why do I have a feeling that I'm about to unlock something that'll let me... Aha. That'll let me use zip lines. Or at least I can use this zip line.
Do not interact with robots. Repeat, avoid interacting with the complex's robotic staff at all costs.
Haha, I'm on this side, you're on that side. Blow me. Oh, another swim through some neopolymer.
Leads us.
I know you're here, Petrov. You've got nowhere to run. I'll give you 10 seconds to surrender.
According to biometric readings, this is Petrov.
It is? Crispy critters. Shit. It really is Petrov. I had a feeling it'd end this way. Wizard, this is P3. Come in.
Wizard here. Have you found Petrov, my boy?
I found his body. He's been decapitated. A loader turned his skull into blood pudding.
Damn. His head contained codes I would have used to end this nightmare quickly.
I'm sorry, Dr. Sechenov. I was too late.
Then we'll have to solve the problem another way. Did he have any rings on him? 2 gold rings?
No rings, sir. Just a candle.
Understood. I need you to report to the VDNH at once, P3. We've got bigger problems than Petrov to deal with.
What could be worse than Petrov?
Stockhausen will debrief you at the VDNH. Hurry. Time is of the essence. Do I make myself clear, my boy?
10-4, Wizard. Moving out.
So that's how you get past that lock.
Saving data.
Okay, so yeah, definitely. There we go. But I'm gonna have to put that down for a second because, well, I can't loot and still carry one of those things. Not like there's that much loot here, but there's also that computer. Report from HR Manager Smirnov to Assistant Manager Mukhtarev. Report on the latest routine psychological evaluation at Vavilov Complex. On April 15th, a routine psychological evaluation was conducted on 85 out of the 86 members of the complex's junior staff. One employee was not present, Fyodor Lebedin. Listen, Yuri, ask Fyodor about this. On the one hand, he's a great guy. He lost his leg in the war, but he's still serving the motherland as best he can. On the other hand, he never shows up to any medical exams and is generally antisocial. If he's hitting the bottle or having trouble, we need to help him. He's a vet, after all. Whoops. And another computer over here. Request filled. Oh, that's another copy of the one about the VAV 6 robots disappearing. I thought this looked familiar. I'm back here again. Whoop. Well, let's see. And I need to take the one from upstairs and move it down here, apparently. Well, wait, where is that one? Apparently there was something there I didn't pick up. Some metal parts. Nothing major, but still. All the loot you can get. Oh yeah, it was up this set of stairs.
Internal PEC-4 power generator microclimate readings are suboptimal. Electricity generation not possible.
The energy from the candles isn't sufficient to power the main gate, but installing them activated a system that provides special polymers to the birch tree life support system. The life support system has 4 primary functions: maintaining optimal temperature, eliminating insects.
In other words, 4 columns, 4 canisters.
Attention all co-workers. Please listen to this chirper and leave it where it is. Its purpose is to remind everyone not to take plant specimens home under any circumstances, including seemingly harmless ones. Flowers from the labs may have built-in genetic traits that will have a negative effect on your quality of life. If it's grown in a lab, it stays in a lab. Period.
That's what they were complaining about with that woman taking samples home and raising them outside the lab. Although, since she seems to have worked there, she might have known what they did anyway. And which ones were safe to raise outside the lab. At least I hope so. Can't take that one out. Can't take that one out. Oh, wait. I bet you it's in this new area.
Saving data.
Holy shit. Where did all these monsters come from?
A mere hypothesis, but I suspect they're the bodies of dead soldiers that have been infected.
Charles, I'm in the hot shop. Am I gonna turn into a crispy critter if I stay in here too long?
No, the laboratory tables in the hot workshop or thermarium require high temperatures, but the temperature within the shop itself is quite comfortable.
I can now make the medium neuromed capsule.
Saving data.
Okay. I keep forgetting this thing has a built-in translator for you.
Remember that all experimental results are the physical and/or intellectual property of the Communist Party and may not be appropriated.
Neo-Coloradans. The experiments were a success. Working together, although we did more, of course, teams from Vavilov and Pavlov have bred a new species of Colorado potato beetle. It's our way of fighting fire with fire. That's what we call them, by the way, fire beetles. The new parasite only eats harmful plants such as ragweed, sumpweed, wormwood, and hemlock. The last one is personal. It killed my dog. Due to the toxic substances in the beetle, birds won't eat it, and introducing it will not harm an ecosystem. In addition, the beetles cannot reproduce and will die after a season. This means we no longer need pesticides or other harmful substances. One parasite eats another. Isn't it neat? Our own factory, from office manager Vibigalo to K. Sherman Design Department. I have nothing but respect for the Czech furniture factory, but I've got a great idea. Let's use Vavilov's facilities to make our own. We've been getting a lot of prisoners lately, and they're all reasonably competent. Plus, they're always recycling all kinds of pine trees and birch trees that didn't pass inspection, stuff like that. As office manager, it pains me to see this. Maybe it just seems like excess lumber to you scientists, but to me, it's wasted potential. Operation Amazon, March 24th, from Professor P. Grabov to K. Sherman Design Department. Document preparation. A crisis is currently underway in the Amazon region. Thanks to the capitalists' industrial sloppiness, the Amazon rainforest is dying off at a terrifying rate. Comrade Vavilov has ordered me to assemble a committee to solve the problem. Right now we are suggesting that fast-growing tropical trees with more durable root structures be designed. The most important part of this project is its secrecy. We usually love bragging to the entire world about helping underdeveloped countries, but we need to avert this particular disaster without a lot of bluster. Unlocked the blueprint for the dynamo. That's cool.
It's hot as balls in here. You call this comfortable?
The temperature in the shop seems to have risen to an extremely high level.
Yeah, no shit.
The heaters must have malfunctioned. The workshop will remain filled with superheated air as long as they remain...
Got it. They must be in a room somewhere around here.
Haven't really taken a good look at this lot. Can't remove it.
Wow. This place looks like no one's been here in a decade.
It could be due to a malfunction in the gravitational modulation system or excessive polymer fertilizer production.
Picked up the electric cartridge. Cool. Well, hate to do it, but let's find out just how. Well, I would love to get out of the way. Thank you. Not as bad as I expected it to be. I mean, I didn't expect him to be as tough as the robots, but it seems to be about on the same par.
Freaking critters. this place just keeps getting more and more fucked up.
How about we close these side doors until we're ready to go in there? And then deal with these two guys. 3 guys. Oh, they do that too, huh? Man, you are ugly when you're angry. Oh, really? That's just a loop back. Yeah. I closed that one off for no reason, apparently. Since I'm finding machine pistol ammo, the game must really, really want me to have it. Just saying.
How many of you are there?
Okay. Okay. Oh, wait. Computer. Dietary Polymer. From Vavilov Complex Assistant Manager Zolotukin to Low Gravity Seat Sorting Department Junior Relief Worker Mitten. Are you the one who wrote this on the bulletin board? Polymer technology obviously has lots of applications, from programmable systems to durable alloys. But there's one field that hasn't been explored at all by our research, and I think it should be. Dietary polymer, or more exactly, polymer-based nutrition carriers. Imagine a kind of bar or tube containing dietary components integrated into a polymer structure. We could create perfectly balanced food that never spoils even outside the refrigerator, promotes regularity, boosts the metabolism, and a whole lot more. Soldiers, sailors, tourists, and of course cosmonauts would have all their problems related to not just eating but also transporting large quantities of food solved forever. If you wrote this, please contact me immediately. I have something I would like to discuss with you. Lunar soil success. From Vavilov Complex Manager to Cold Workshop. Dear comrades, I'd like to call your attention to the fact that our work has borne fruit, literally. Our experiments related to growing seeds in lunar soil in conditions approaching a hypothetical lunar greenhouse have been a stunning success. Unfortunately, given the importance and great promise of this work, we still can't share our results even with the members of the team, but you will all learn about the contribution you have made to science very soon. Thank you again for laboring for the future of humanity, comrades. Lunar soil, top secret. From Vavilov to Assistant Manager Zolotukin. Urgent. All the results of our experiments cultivating seeds in lunar soil are to be made secret, and all samples except for one are to be destroyed. Discussing or documenting what grew from the seeds during the experiment is prohibited. Isolated samples are to receive Red 3 status and be transported to the Academy of Consequences in a sealed polymer container. Come up with a plausible story about the results for employees. P.S. We will most likely have to think long and hard about what we really know about our satellite. That one's not removable, I don't think. Oh, hello.
That's it, you're fucked.
Okay, watch out for, apparently, flaming.
Get in line, you sons of bitches.
Can you finish me off, please?
What the? Just wait for a medic, okay?
What? Medic? The entire facility has gone tits up. And who knows when the rescue team are going to be here. But I'm hurting right now. I'll never walk again anyway.
What makes you think the whole place is gone tits up?
If this happened in Vavilov alone, people from other complexes would be here already. It's happening everywhere, isn't it obvious?
Maybe there's a way to lift this thing. Give me a sec, okay?
There were 3 of us. They tried to lift it, but it failed. A robot could have lifted this, but we can't ask them now.
Right. I'll try to figure something out.
Just be quick. It hurts. A lot.
Yeah, I won't be that quick, unfortunately. Because I have other places I need to be.
She's lost it. Fuck my life.
This is usually a harmless geodesic geology robot.
Harmless my ass. What other tricks does it have up its sleeve?
I'm not sure. I don't have access to this model's data.
I wish it didn't have access to us.
I couldn't agree more, Comrade Major.
Come on, let's go find that canister. At least we won't have to find the door to the shop. We can just climb through the window.
Blueprint for the Pashtet.
Saving data.
Please select the desired procedure.
Don't have enough resources to make any of that. Oops, sorry. Nix. Didn't realize Nix was under my table again. Okay, let's see what we can... Oh, I see. Well, we can move that out. The problem is it doesn't tell me what they are. I mean, I know some of these are like the meds that I've been using. Not even sure what that is.
Please select the desired procedure.
Can't upgrade that. Can upgrade that, which increases the damage from it. Can't install the EMP generator. Okay, what about the KS-23? Grip can be upgraded to increase damage and aiming speed. Barrel? No. Aiming devices? No, not until I unlock one of the other two scopes. I do know how to make electrical cartridges, so I could add shock to my shotgun. It's a thought. The blade can be upgraded for damage and charged damage. The round attack can be upgraded to the buffer pad. I definitely need that. Upgrade that to increase my attack speed. Increase the damage of my electro just a little bit. Can't build a cartridge module now, but if I could, I'd add shock to it.
Please select the desired procedure.
Here's what I saved cryo for. Go ahead and increase its range because I can. Drastic measure. When the glove's reserves are depleted, it produces cryopolymer from your bloodstream instead. Okay. That seems useful. Neutralize incoming fire damage, or give them additional damage when the freeze effect ends. Receive increased loot when you defeat a frozen enemy. Reduce cooldown. Increase glove output to allow it to fire longer. Intensive spraying speeds up the cryopolymer discharge to freeze enemies more quickly. Diffuse spray head, which gives me a cone area. Improves durability to increase its duration. And damage over time. I think I'll get the polymeric shield and put it in Q. Let's see, sleazeball and parkour. Yeah, okay. Definitely going this route. Don't have enough to unlock anything else, but at least I'm prepared for that. And I also have to advance down this way too, because I want more space in my backpack. Eesh. Polymeric shield. Defend against enemy attacks and instantly counterattack. Frostbite. Freeze your enemies to slow them down for a while. Remember, a frozen enemy only takes a portion of the damage from your attacks and thaws out more quickly with each hit. Oh, that reminds me. Before I venture out, let's save it again.
Saving data.
And we still have about 15 minutes. We only have about 15 minutes left in the stream, and I'm not sure how long it's going to take me to get to another room where I can save. So, and we wasted about 30 minutes fiddling around with binary domain, which I'm going to spend more time messing around with and trying to figure out what's going on with that. So, I'm going to end the stream here. I want to thank everyone for showing up. Again, a quick reminder for anyone new who wants to support the channel, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I do have a link to my Discord down in the description. It's not fancy, but you can hang out and talk about video games. And have a great rest of your day.